Hey, welcome back for another video. So in this video, I'm going to share with you one common mistake that a lot of pro se litigants and even some attorneys at times typically make when they find themselves facing a custody battle against a narcissist. So we'll get straight to it. What is the mistake? The mistake is you had your custody trial. You're at the end, right? So you've already put on your evidence, testimony, or witness testimony. Now you're at the end, and the judge is giving their ruling. One common mistake that people typically make at this stage is not listening to the judge when the judge is giving their ruling, or not taking notes. So when the judge is giving their ruling, you want to make sure you are taking copious notes. Why is this important? This is important because that oral ruling that the judge gives is going to, at some point, make its way to a final order. And you want to make sure that that final order accurately reflects what the judge ruled. You also want to make sure that when the judge is giving their ruling, that the judge didn't leave anything out. Say, for example, in your case, the issues were physical custody, legal custody, child support. You're listening to the ruling and you heard the judge give the schedule for the physical custody. It's going to be 50-50, week on, week off, 2-2-3, or whatever the schedule may be. You heard the judge talk about child support, but you realize the judge missed legal custody. You want to make sure that as you're taking your notes, you realize that you say, Your Honor, because the judge should ask, does either side have anything they need to say? And at that time, you should say, Your Honor, I noticed that I didn't hear you give a ruling on legal custody. Can you please tell us what your ruling is on as it pertains to legal custody? And so it's important that you do that, because if it doesn't make its way to the order, that just creates a lot of problems. Okay. And so we want to make sure that we are paying attention, we are taking notes, and we're really listening when the judge is giving its ruling. And sometimes you'll see the judge, in some cases, judges may forget to give a ruling on like some of those smaller issues. So say like another issue was like within like physical custody was like, okay, you requested like daily phone calls, and the judge may forget to like make a ruling on that. It may be something like that, or may be an issue of like, okay, first right of refusal, and the judge just forgot, right, to give a ruling on that. So you want to make sure that you remind the judge, so that way everything that was pled, everything that you requested in your section of requested relief, that the judge addresses everything. So it should either be grant, deny, reserve, but everything should be addressed. That's the point. Okay. So if that was helpful, let me know. Okay. I'm going to share a quick announcement and then I'm going to wrap this video up. So the announcement is, I have said a few times before that I plan to do monthly boot camps for those of you all who are interested in learning how to just practice like trial skills or organizing your evidence to help you to better represent yourself when you're facing that custody battle against a narcissist. If you're interested in that, let me know by sending me an email so I can add you to my wait list. Some of you have already sent me an email. I just want to let you know I have acknowledged your email. I've been pretty busy, so I haven't been able to respond to each and every one of you, but I have received your email. Shortly, I will be sending out a message to all of those of you who have sent me your emails and letting you know when I plan to launch that monthly boot camp. At first, I said I would do it bi-weekly, but I have to be realistic. I'm going to have to do it monthly, and then once I get a hang of it, doing it monthly, then I can progress to bi-weekly. But I don't want to promise something that I can't deliver. So we're going to start with monthly. So if you're interested in that, please send me your email so that you can be added to that list. And also so I can add you to the list when I start to release the online course that I'm going to be doing for those of you who find yourself having to represent yourself against a narcissist. And that being said, I'm going to give my disclaimer again. I know if you've been watching this channel for a while, you're probably tired of me giving this disclaimer, but I have to give this disclaimer because you may be new watching for the first time. So on this channel, I don't give legal advice, meaning advice that is specific to your situation, right? Meaning applying the law to your facts. If that's what you need, I highly suggest that you reach out to your local bar association, get some referrals for local pro bono organizations in your area where you could hopefully speak to an attorney to get some of your questions answered. But if you're looking for trial skills or organizing your evidence skills or like just encouragement for the journey, That's what I can offer to help you with. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. If this video was helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. Also, feel free to continue to comment down below in the comment section other tips, or not tips, but other video ideas that I can make that you would find to be beneficial. I want to make sure that I'm making content that you actually would find useful. So please let me know down below in the comment section. And until next time, remember, you're not in this journey alone. Let me hold your hand and walk with you. Until next time, take care.